We're back, and today is not International Chess Day. The bench press. So mainly the difference between the bench press and the two other lifts, squat and deadlift. As you can see, we started with the main with the squat, and then now the bench, and later on the deadlift. Is that there is no major difference in a bench press in terms of technique and positionings. You don't have a lot of techniques and positionings. You should stick to one technique who will definitely make you better at benching. You should first have a bench and a barbell. So mainly sit on the bench first and go below the bar. I personally take the eyes as a reference, so I try to put my eyes below the bar and then later on grab the bar. When you grab the bar, make sure that you're not loosening your wrist a lot. Try to use your wrist also. Do not let the bar roll over when you're not holding the bar with your wrist. Make sure that the bar hits your chest and not your upper chest, because you're putting a lot of pressure on your shoulders when you're making the bar touch your upper chest. As you can see, there's a lot more pressure on your shoulders and it's harder to push back up, and this will take a lot of effort, injuries later on. Try not to move your head up, to keep your head on the bench. As you can see here, some people tend to lift their head up. It's not on purpose. Maybe I've had this problem before. Just try to fix it on the bench, focus on it, leave it on the bench. A good bench press is a bench press where you're using your shoulders, your triceps, your chest, your back, your core, and your legs. Yes, you do need to use all those muscles to have a perfect bench, to have a stable bench, to only focus on pressing up and not having any issue when mainly the problem is pressing, obviously. So try to always squeeze your lats on the way down and then push with your triceps, shoulders, while bracing your core and pushing with your legs. That's what we call a leg drive. A leg drive is very important in the bench press. It helps you also push and use your lower body to push this bar up. Powerlifters are famous for the arch in the bench press. It's used mainly because in powerlifting competitions, bench press is one of the main lifts. So the bigger the weight you lift, the greater your chance to win. So when you reduce this range of motions, for some athletes, professional athletes, they gain a lot from reducing more and more reducing the range of motion to press heavier weights. But of course, they practice it a lot to find this perfect arch with the perfect stance to press heavy weights correctly and to get the green lights. So why do they arch? So mainly when you're arching, as you can see in the video, you press the bar on the highest point in your chest. So when you arch, this highest point is more close, not a lot, but there's a huge difference when it comes to heavy weights. So there's less effort in pressing. So mainly that's why they do it. So they target the highest point in their chest and press from there up. That's it, guys, for the bench press. So do not forget to subscribe, follow us on Instagram. We post different content on Instagram. And I mainly post pictures I take edited by me. It's a different style. Hope you enjoy it, and do not forget to comment if you need us to do a specific episode. We're working on many different episodes. Next we have deadlift, and then we will decide what's coming later on. So yeah, that's it. See you.